Hey, what's up, guys? This is Muzz coming from Reborn Mind, Body, Soul. And if you're watching this, you believe in new beginnings and becoming your own ultimate superhero. Alright, so my intention with this video is to share my love and share my peace. This is a topic that I love talking about. More so, I love doing it. So, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. Yeah, hugs, love, hugs. What? A hug. So, I don't know if you know this, but from what I've learned and what I've heard is that essentially we need 4 hugs a day just to kind of stay neutral in our energy, and we need 12 hugs a day to grow. Now, what the heck does that mean? Well, think about it. Let's kind of break down a hug. Now let's break down naturally, and if you hug someone, next time I want you to try to be aware of this and see which way either you go or the other person goes. So due to where we are on the planet right now, a lot of us are very not in here. We're very up here. I really like to accentuate that, is because that's how deeply I feel about it. It's like I just see so many people lost in their sauce up here, and it's not getting better. But it's coming to the light. So that's what's nice, is like if we can understand these things, they bring it to the light, and then we can look at it and then heal through it. So next time you go hug someone, watch where you want to naturally go. A lot of us naturally go away from the heart. And it's so funny, I almost do like a little head thing like this when I hug sometimes people, because they naturally go this way, and I'm like, and I literally do like, I almost call it like a Kobe Bryant hug. I'm like, what? And I get them to come to my heart and go to my heart. Now, a lot of people are not in their heart. So they're not, first of all, they get all awkward when they hug and stuff, but they're not even in their heart. And so, of course, what they want to do is naturally go away from it, because when you get close to a heart, there's this beautiful, beautiful connection, this synergy. Just, if you could look at the energies matching up together, they just get a sync together. It's just so beautiful when you get a hug heart to heart. So where we are right now on the planet is not as much in our heart. So it's really important to get into your heart, okay? And from there, that can help out a lot. That can really help out. Now, one of the things I want to talk about here is the importance of a hug. All right, is very, very, very important. Okay, so a lot of times I always ask people, "Can I give you a hug?" And can I give you a hug from my heart? They're like, what the heck does that mean? A hug from your heart. And it's really important. I do it. I care more to do it with women because they're more feely. Now, I'm not judgmental. I'll do it with anyone. Literally, I'll hug anyone. But women are naturally, their energy is a lot more feely, right? So if they're having a stressful day, they're really stressed out. So that means their heart is really going a lot. So a lot of times I find is like I see a girl all fluttered in her energy, and I say, hey, like, can I give you a hug from my heart? And it just happened yesterday. I just was with a couple girls and all fluttery, so I say, hey, come here, can I give you a hug? And so what happens in this hug? So our hearts sync up to each other, okay? Because I'm more so in my heart, and I meditate, and I'm sitting in my heart. Now let's get serious here, guys, okay? This meditation talk, this spiritual one-upsmanship, it's not something you do. It's just a way of being. It's just like almost speaking on terms that I eat. I'm a human, I eat. It's like that's kind of where we have to get ourselves to thinking, and this comes from Alan Watts, is so that you don't get into the spiritual one-upmanship. It's where you just are meditating. It's just part of your life. It's not something you go to the gym, right? We've got it in terms right now of meditation, is that I'm going to the gym. It's like I'm going to go meditate. No, it's just like a way of being. It's not anything. It's just as much as breathing as where meditation essentially should get ourselves to. So with that being said, I can hug, and what I do is I close my eyes and I put all my awareness right here into my hug. And then better yet, I sync our breaths together. So I say, all right, Now, do you feel comfortable? And especially with women, guys, if you're a guy doing this, or even if a guy to guy, it doesn't matter. But like, more dudes are just comfortable with this stuff, especially just hugging a dude. It's like, dude, whatever. Like, but for a woman, you always want to communicate. You want to always ask this, so if this is okay. Do you feel comfortable? And so I always ask, can I give you a hug from my heart? Yep. Okay, first go. Okay, second go. They usually hug me all weird because they're nervous and they're like hugging a dude for their first time, or like a random dude. So it's like a little bit nervous. So then I go, okay, do you feel comfortable hugging me a bit more? Like, yeah, okay. And I was like, okay, do you feel comfortable sinking our breasts together? So what happens is, in this hug, I say, okay, now deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. By the second breath, they're usually really comfortable. And then I go, okay, so now deep breath in, deep breath out. And then as she's exhaling, what I'm saying now is like, now, do you feel comfortable keep going? She nods her head or gives me a yes, because now we sync 3 breaths, and now she's really in my energy. She's really in my heart. So she's feeling good. And this is all dependent on who you're hugging, right? Because each person can only go to what depth they're comfortable going. Some people are willing to go to these depths right away into the space of the heart, but some people, the heart doesn't feel so good that they don't want to go there. And I don't blame them if they've gotten a lot of past traumas, haven't healed through their traumas, depending on where their energy's at. So once I move from that space, then I go, okay, now I want you to act as if you got your head against the pillow at the end of the night, like, that feeling when you get your head against the pillow, and then let out a deep feeling. Okay, so ready? Deep breath in, and you do that 2 or 3 times, and literally you'll peel them away and watch their energy. It is something like so magical to watch. They feel like it's almost like they just smelt a rose or something, and it's super beautiful to be able to give that experience to someone. And then vice versa, matching their synced energy to my heart, I feel amazing after, because we shared the energy. And again, like I said, it doesn't have to be, I did this with my buddy. He was drunk and wasted 2 days ago, and he just kind of stood next to me because he knows I'm a hugger, and he knows I've really gotten this guy. This guy's not a huggy guy, but I got him to hug and started to hug me. So now he just naturally hugs me. But what's happening is what I'm breaking down on an energetic level. He doesn't know really exactly why he likes my hugs, but I know why he likes my hugs, because we get a moment to sync our heart space together, and we can have this beautiful energetic exchange, and that can lift him up because I'm bringing him to, into my energy, into my realm, into my heart. So it's funny, like, we're also taught, like, dudes gotta go, you think about it, like, why do dudes go douche, that boom, boom, like that broness? It's like, no wonder, like, chicks are like, yo, dude, chill it down, like, because that's how most dudes are approaching everyone, and that's okay. Why would they know any different? They're not meditating, they're not doing yoga, they're not really in their bodies as much. They are pushing lots of weight, but like, you'll look at most dudes' bodies in the gyms, and they're like, they have no range of motion. They're not able to move their bodies, and they're stuck in their structure, and that can, and I know this again because I've been there. I've been stuck in my structure as well. And so one of the things I love talking about is dudes in their body, because like, if dudes understood this stuff, their relationships with women would just transcend, because, again, like, I can only speak from my experience, and some people that I've been learning from as well, is that once you can connect into this space, this realm, this heart space, it's funny, it's like all the things you want with women. I want to attract women, I want a good connection with women, I want to not be creepy to women, I want to just be able to go talk up to women. It's like, if you can get into these spaces of self, that's what they're longing for. They're energetic, beautiful beings. And as men, if we can still be strong in who we are, but in our heart space, we can connect with women in a lot deeper place. And then better yet, if you can do that as well, imagine connecting with a dude like that. And not anywhere sexual, not anywhere gay, none of that stuff. No, it's from the heart. And it's strange enough, sometimes I've had some of my dude friends be like, I've never been hugged before like that from a man. I didn't know men can do that. And it's just like, what? Like, oh man. Yeah, we're missing out, dudes. We are missing out. Why don't we hug like that? Why don't we see each other and give us just like, yeah, good job, man. Like, it doesn't have to be anything more. Sometimes it's a lot of times with dudes, it's just one of those. Just a quick one, a little quick is what I do to some guys, you know. Like I got another guy too, another friend too, who I just started hugging. It's like I have to like ease my way into giving the hug. He just gets wasted. He just goes, hey, but I love it, you know. It's like whatever we can do, just share that heart space, you know. And as we share, right? We bring each other up. So it's like, what a symbiotic, beautiful thing. It's like when one person hugs each other, we can share, and both of us can grow from it. So what I know I broke down a hug pretty deeply, but think about this stuff and maybe try it, or next time you hug someone, watch which way you go. Do you have to do the Kobe Bryant and go around? And sometimes when I have two people and I try to get them to hug, especially two dudes I've never really hugged before, this is what I really love. I have to, like, you know the hands that in the machine where you go get the stuffy toy and you pull up the stuffy toy and it goes like this? This is what I do to their heads. When they're about to hug, they're naturally going this way, and I go like this. And I grab their heads and I move their heads and put them so their hearts are to the hearts. And just recently, 2 weeks ago, I had two guys hug, my two friends. Maybe one of them are watching this. I had my two friends hug, and when they were leaving, I gave daps to everyone. We gave daps to everyone, and the two dudes that hugged, that I got them to hug again, they hugged each other goodbye without even saying anything, because naturally it feels good whether you're aware of it or not. So give someone a hug. Hopefully after you watch this, try it out, see what happens, but be aware of your heart when you're hugging. Try to bring all your awareness to your heart. So I share my love and I share my peace.